So, hello everyone, Joseph Richardson here at Joseph Richardson Love Sports, and for Twitch, Godals 1989. Now, I still only have 8 skill points. This is just what this hopefully upgrading the player is going to be better on 26. Yeah, that was a pick. I was in pretty tight coverage. Okay. You're a man. Oh. Yeah, give it a little push. Yeah. Is it a big deal? Yeah. If Mr. Williams... Yeah. Get nowhere. Well, got a little bit. Yeah. They have farther up to go. That means that moves us forward, or move them. Yeah. Wow, I ain't done but one tackle. Yeah. Wow, there was a inbound tackle that could have been done about. They didn't quite have a silver practice, but they're pretty about a good bronze practice. Finally, moving up on the coach's trust. Honestly, I don't need to speak ill of Dad just because I thought, well, the only reason why I thought Minshew would have been worth voting for is because some guy who thought he was a Democrat candidate thought he was worth voting for, but I got news, buddy. He was a Republican. Now, there are some here. Now, we're one skill point away from that. And, yeah, I see some things that could use work there. Now, we're gonna go with regular home. There ain't no need in...
Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium, home of the Miami Hurricanes, a program that has been built on flash, excitement.
No, that ain't where the Dolphins play, I don't think. They got their own stadium, I believe. I'm not too sure though.
Final home game of the season for one team. It is more importantly a celebration. Senior Day. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Boston College Eagles.
Yeah, this is a senior game. While I didn't.
First down here for the offense. They'll go to the ground. Discards a man. Tackle is made at the
Didn't
28
quite
after a
get
pickup of
there.
3. Boston College right back to the line. Now the play fake. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
Yeah, and because of the pressure, the defense gets pressure on him immediately so quickly that he makes a bad decision, tries to throw it into double coverage. Really nice job pressuring the quarterback up front.
Dang.
He's out of bounds,
Wow.
but not before picking up enough for the first down. Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains.
Is Minshew crooked?
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He's got it. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down.
We're gonna play it safe, Peter, with this call.
Wants to throw on first down. Dumps it to the back. Makes the catch. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
They're actually not as bad as we are. Wow, well.
BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the... And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. They'll try to keep
We're in a
sack
tight
from
one
wrecking
here.
This drive here on 2nd and 15. Robinson will throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Yeah.
On third down, going up top. With the catch, it's Johnson. And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a fourth down. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys.
We'll probably get to the ball first.
Start from there in beautiful Miami Gardens. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those two stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses.
Hopefully they improve this portion.
With that said, let's send it.
Yeah. Thank God I had it cut off.
BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the
Yeah.
box.
Let's see.
Keeping it on the ground with the running back.
We were pretty close to safety.
Didn't get much
Yeah.
done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Leaves it with the running back.
Yeah.
And nowhere
I
to go.
may not have made a stop, but I was one of the guys coming in.
This defense understanding where they are in the field.
Even though
put points on the board and
it's only a 2-point game now. We cut their lead to 2. While I may not have made a stop in the end zone, I was one of the guys coming in, and of course they need to improve the player controls. While the offense is lackluster, I'm just gonna be spying on.
Open this drive with a pass. Can't hang on, and he'll tell
Yeah.
you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. It's a draw.
Man.
Continuing to churn and move him forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's
Yeah.
down to 48. The Golden Eagles moving quickly to the line.
Am I?
Robinson looking to pass.
Oh.
And they got
Good
him.
call.
Down for the sack.
Finally a defensive hurry up call that paid off.
And still get home. That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
The left end, Blunt's another good one. I mean, I talk about the other guy, but Blunt's good too, and can't sleep on the other defensive playmakers. While we're still only down 2.
The offense back onto the field. After punting the last time they had it, they ought to be set up for a much better result with this drive.
This offense better be licking their chops. You're not going to start with better field possession than this all game did.
You ain't lying. Forget about the last possession and what we did. You're already in scoring position.
Yeah.
Take care of that football. Make sure you get some points.
Okay. They're responsible for the back.
They're going to run it.
Yeah.
Gets it all the way
It's
down to the
clearly,
20-yard line. He was
clearly,
flying for that
I
end
need a
zone.
transfer if I
That's
can
gotta
get
be
his
the roll
rating
out.
up. If I can get his rating up anymore. Because obviously,
They're back on first and 10
I
from
know
inside their
we
own
may not
5. Let's
switch
see if they can
QBs,
create some space.
but the thing is, do I?
They'll leave it with him. That's a good run to give them some breathing room. Pick up a 3 out to the
Yeah,
5.
we're blitzing.
After the 3-yard
They're this
pickup,
far
they come
back.
behind 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Feeling some heat. It's another safety. Can you believe
Dang.
this? Second of the game.
Now it's a real score. Yeah, once again, 32 somewhere in there. Yeah, we're definitely not gonna stay on the field after that. I mean, we're only,
BC has it back and the Eagle
well,
offense returns to the field. And the
well,
last time they had
we're
the
only
ball,
down
they wound
one.
up giving up a
Must have
safety
been them.
just.
Yeah,
It's
that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency.
And try to find something positive.
It's
with this
second down.
offense.
Calling a
Forget about the
blitz
safety.
play
Those
ain't
don't
the
happen
wrong
very often.
idea.
Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
And the Golden Eagles get enough to move the
They
chains.
barely got it, but they still
Defense
got it.
didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. That play won't make the highlight reel except in the coaches' meetings as he works his way to the 39.
I was trying to see if
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
now. While I do think third and Grantham,
Robinson
no,
will throw. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately
that
needed
was
that
needed.
turnover. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already gotten the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46.
Robert Stafford. Don't know if he's a real person or not, but anyhow, they gotta go with what's. Yeah, the
So if the
offense
lead
has been
leads, they're
sour.
ready to just drain the clock in victory formation.
Yeah, we're probably gonna lose because we probably.
And they'll take a knee.
Yeah.
Well, after back-to-back losses,
Well,
this team is really
well, an extra
teetering on
point
the edge
cost
of
the
disaster.
team pretty much.
Got to try to hold on to the positives, as hard as that is to do right now, having lost a couple back-to-back, because this team has good players. And they've got good
If
skills on
possible,
both
I
sides
might
of the ball,
transfer
just
Ray
things
Lewis.
have not gone their way. They just need to make a few more plays to turn this thing around.
Yeah, and they can do it, and they will do it. Listen, you got to get the players right. You got to get those guys in there believing. This is part of what happens. You got to take a few lumps sometimes, take those losses. But this
The
team's gonna
team's
figure it out. They
garbage.
got the right stuff.
They don't have a QB, and even if the guy ain't expected to transfer, I'm pretty sure I don't want to stay. Cause even though, yeah, his completion percentage was straight garbage. EA, I'm asking y'all to make improvements, even if the big time gamers are already giving good word on it. I need to see for myself And the fact that I pre-ordered this game, I ain't gonna complain if it don't turn out the way I want. But I do know. Yep, once again. Stupid lid in my controller wouldn't hang on. Only a 1 point game, but BC just had a little bit of a better record. Well, I think they had just many losses, but still. What are we looking at? Yeah. Gotta excuse my burping. Yeah, I actually did interact with Luckless Holly on her TikTok live. She had so many people watching it early this morning. Like, I decided to go to the gym, but, you know, because currently I don't go to her TP, and whatever you want to know what that is, I'm not going to say. Oh. Pretty much the other tackle helped more than mine. Pick off with Ray Lewis. I'm capable of it. Yeah, another pick off. Dang, that's already... It's pretty interesting that I had a pick off. No, 3 straight pick... No, I don't know if it's 3 straight pick offs, but maybe it is. Yeah, that helped. We might actually... Who knows if our practice is that good. Sometimes it's... Yeah. Sometimes you gotta... While I... You know... In my previous quarter... Wow. That was pretty good. I think I deflected it or something. I don't know. But, you know... Yeah, like I said, I did see a much younger lady friend. She is my friend on IG, Instagram. She and I both follow each other. We don't really go on there to chat though. Like if I run into her in person, of course I'm gonna say hey and see how she's doing. And of course if she wants to know how I'm doing, I'm gonna let her know straight up. And honestly, nothing wrong with giving, like, I'm 36, okay? She's like 20, 21. Same, close to what my first cousin is that just graduated high school the same year. Of course, I don't know how I would hug my first cousin, but with somebody that's not related, it was best just to give the side one arm hug. I mean, that's how I do my married friends. It depends on who, though. Like, yeah. I mean, my high school classmate, I basically just told her I wasn't interested in a hug. And when I said I only hug certain people or friends, she said she was the same way, but she at least offered to hug me. And I do appreciate that. So we're basically an all 90 underperforming team. Well, I think there's room to. Well, it's this is the second recording. Whether I do a third or not, I'm not so sure.
They love to say if the good Lord's not a Tar Heel, why did he make the sky
But
Carolina blue?
you know, and to think about it, back when a class of 24 high school graduate, she was 16 at the time. And when I saw her somewhere out in public, I just respectfully gave her a sidearm hug back when she was just a teenager that was still in high school. So yes, some of those young ladies I'm definitely extra careful with, and and I've noticed they a lot of times they don't mind it and they will hug back. That's how the 16-year-old did back then.
Trying to start the drive with a pass. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. He turns
Oh,
this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid
while
the
yeah, the QB didn't want to run, but no, I'm just saying for the men out there, be careful with younger women, especially if they're teenagers and you're definitely an adult.
Just a simple power play.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Because, no, I have not been in trouble for anything I've said or done.
He'll keep it himself. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. Trying to pick up a first down.
But
They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short.
I thought I was almost there. They almost didn't get it though. They almost didn't get it. Tar Heels are bowl eligible. That's
a big 3rd down in the red zone. Trying to turn the corner on the right. The Canes' 3rd down defense just hasn't been great.
nope. Probably why I might transfer Lewis if I can get his speed up. Yeah, that's called garbage. That's called garbage defense all day, every day. Yeah, EA, you need to improve the new one. And maybe I do need the. At some point, Bordeaux's video is gonna be looked at. Maybe I see what Samuel Brown or anyone else is up to.
Limit those damages when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains to set your defense for positive situations down the road.
That's a way to get some breathing room. He's got 5 out to the 9-yard line. So 3rd and short from inside the 20. You convert here, and this drive takes on a different direction. Floating away. And he'll be knocked down at the 2-yard line. It's
okay.
a 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the
Let's see what we. Nope.
First down here for
obviously got nothing. Because we have a crap team.
For a man, it's Harold. Moves around to clear up the vision. Crosses the 30, he's got to lay it. Out to the 35-yard line.
The QB running. I mean, I've done that with Vic, but not all the ways when I was doing that Road of Glory. They need a. They need. I just know that I'm hoping the architects are much. It has a much better improvement.
They start this 3rd quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see
no defense.
And they'll make some of those mistakes.
The Tar Heels want to move quickly.
That receiver found the open space in the zone coverage, and as a defense, honestly, you just throw your hands up on that because they covered it pretty well. It was just a good play call and really nice execution.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Safe completion on the screen. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. How about the
Yeah, it's obvious that I might, if I can get.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And the Tar Heels get enough for the first down.
The
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
this team is trash. No QB.
They'll try the run.
He's better than the one we
Stacked up after
had, but
gaining a couple to the
you
23.
wonder why,
That's a really good job
how
by the
good the
defense.
QB
Wrapping
would
him up,
be
getting him on the ground.
this year if he wouldn't have transferred out.
Offense getting set for first down.
It's pretty obvious if Miami can't win a road game, it's
Movement here from the
obvious that
tight
you
end.
want to transfer.
Power football with the run. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back
While I
up in this
was
drive, it's second
close
and
to the
12.
play, I didn't quite help.
The give to the back. They worked that running game down to the 34. Let's give him
But
3
it's
on the
good
carry.
though that,
They line
you know,
up,
the
and it
class
is
of
a
23
long way
woman
to
I
the
heard,
sticks from here.
she was okay with it.
To
Because
the
I
air.
hadn't seen her
It's
in
Harris.
forever.
Coming after him.
And it's
And this sophomore
pretty,
able to wreak some havoc
pretty
and break the
obvious that
sack.
she held me
And it
back
didn't
and
take long for the defense to get
was
home
so
on that
happy to
play. You
see
see them
me for
playing
the first
man
time in a
coverage in the
long
back
time.
end, slowing down the
You know,
routes
I
from the
do miss
receivers and the
Crunch
rest of the
Fitness,
offense
but it
that
ain't
forced the
24
quarterback
hours.
to have to hold on to it for
And
just a
there ain't
split
no
second
point in me
longer
being
during
a
the
member
pass.
there if it's all busy now. Apparently, word is the gym was losing
The
money.
North Carolina offense returns to the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what
Probably,
great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the field.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this
but that's the
position, they like to
thing.
take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
They want that clock to run. And he was able to run through.
It's only 17-7. I don't.
This feels like 4 down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. Out of the gun to give to the back. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. The Tar Heels come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
No. They're strictly just running, but
They'll put the tight end in motion. Right back to the well.
oh.
What a tough
See, I'm
run.
hoping that the
Next run, he gets it to the
26
24.
definitely needs to
And
make
now
it
it's
easier to
second down for
control
this
your
offense.
player. Cause of course my friend even in Messenger will even tell
Now
me
this team has fallen into a 3-game slide and a
they
season of
they
promise
like
is
he
now
plays
on
Madden. My
promises
friend
road.
Corey,
Yeah, this is
he
a
plays
team that really
Madden.
needs to take a
Yes,
long,
I know his
hard
nickname
look at the
back in
right
high
now
school
and make
days.
a decision.
I don't really refer to him that
What
anymore.
am I willing to do at this point of the season to get this thing turned around? A lot of tough and real conversations going to have to
But Corey
And
Stevens,
this is when the coaches really make their money, right? How can
younger
I get
brother
the kids to focus
of
when I
two
know there's
of
probably
his
not a lot to
brothers,
play for
but
down the road?
the most
So let's
notable one
play our
is the
game each and every
principal,
back.
and
Let's spoil other people's
he told
seasons
me
on
how
the
his
way out
brother
of our
is
season.
as a principal and how
That's
he
gonna do
hates
it
to
for us
punish
from
kids,
Jet
but
Jesse Palmer,
he
Nick
knows
Pollack,
it's
I'm Reese Davis,
all
and this
part
has
of
been
being in
another
trouble.
presentation of EA Sports College
Yeah,
Football.
he had too many turnovers, but he ain't terrible. I mean, could I see how good he is? While I would be shocked to even see Lewis's name on here, well, you don't. Now, would I call myself Bob Knight? No. I think once you train your guy, I mean, you're still getting coach trust. But honestly, think to have, when I told my mom and dad, when I got a Target, that the young lady they saw was somebody who I talked to in the store. Yeah, my mom's definitely not surprised about that. Alright. Well, this is probably one to put down as a L and a potential transfer. And while I mean I'm about to be at 10 skill points, but we'll see if how good we can make them. But no, honestly, when women are young, you gotta be careful with them. Like, even like even like my 22, 23-year-old friend. I mean, Savannah Murray. She's in Tallahassee, and I try to ask the class of 23 woman if she, you know, knew if Savannah was at Crunch or not in Tallahassee. So I don't know about that. I would, I mean, I did let the young lady know I don't really talk to Savannah much, but I'm still her social media friend on Facebook. Yeah, I clearly went out the speed fast enough and realizing that upgrading the IQ too soon or twice too many. No, I shouldn't say that one thing that I oftentimes have to be careful saying when somebody's live on TikTok because I think every time I mentioned it, I think she's had a kind of lecture to me a little. Lotus Holly, that is. Yeah, I almost got there, but no. I mean, sometimes a young woman will lecture if she feels like I'm deemed talking about stuff that maybe shouldn't be in the live or mentioned in the chat window. I mean, of course not. I mean, and then sometimes some people just come in and you wonder what their intentions are, and yeah. And the fact is, some women rather rather not be asked out, especially when they're like Lois Holly, for example. She don't want to be asked out going through a divorce. It's just not. Well, while I do think he's, while I do think that's like, did it improve his overall? Is what I'm curious about. While we, while it didn't improve him much, he's he's 80 speed like this guy. While I while I well heck, let's go ahead and see what we Stanford. I don't know if anybody on the West Coast will become the rival of East Coast. Well, with the way the conference realignment is so stupid. Yeah.
Stanford Cardinal and to legends such as Elway, Luck, and McCaffrey, all of whom went through battles like
Those are three offensive players.
as we wind
Were
our
there
way toward the end of
were there
our
any
college
good
football
defensive
season.
players? Well,
Grand
Sherman,
Tradition is paying tribute
Richard
and
Sherman,
respect
maybe.
to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Miami Hurricanes. offense lining up for a first down play.
All right.
He wants to start this drive with a pass. Got his man downfield.
Obviously,
They got him
Stanford's
free
another
for a
good
big
team.
gainer down to the 43. They used the chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Out of the gun, the running back has it. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Jackson gonna throw it. Oh, he drops it. That is a catch he makes 99 times out of 100, but it'll be 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Grabbed over the middle. It's Holt. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play.
Yeah, Stanford's still going to score when I'm off the field.
For a first down play.
But you see.
Looking to move it through the air. Got it in the middle. It's Holt. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
You're on the back.
Got on 2nd down. Off play action. Trying to get to it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd.
Yeah.
They'll run this play from the pistol. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Fires downfield. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. And he will step out of bounds, but what a play to get the ball back for his offense.
How do you not get excited and out of your seat when you see the big boys making the little boys play? Listen, I know you DBs can do all that running around stuff and catch the football. I can too. I just do it in a sexier, bigger body. Yes, please.
The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David. Lofts one high and deep. And incomplete on the deep ball. Threw a pick last time. Almost threw another one. But you know what? I like the fact that this dude has no conscience.
None. Arm arrogance, right? He's going to spin the football, try to make plays. Look, listen, take the good with the bad, right? He's going to make some plays. He's gonna
Wow, I
give
was
some
responsible for the back. It went the other way, and I couldn't quite. It's a lost season.
They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10.
And I have a feeling they might not.
One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him.
Hey, 5 to 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at math, but that usually equals a first down every couple of carries. So don't forget about the run game. Keep them honest. Pound that rock.
The give to the back. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not...
You know, the problem is I can't get over my dad saying Roman looked like Felix. And he really didn't.
Got him downfield. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. Stanford going back to work with another first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the middle. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down.
I mean, what in the world? 3 and 8.
Has it back, the Cardinal offense returning to the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute them.
Yeah, and it's just
A test the tackle. Okay. About time we got in the stat sheet again.
Offense picking up steam. 1st and 10 from the 31. And they're not on the same page there.
Man, it's an ugly game, but I'm actually not. I mean, at this point, I'm probably not playing anymore. And why don't we
Well,
give
some
the
might think
future
this
a
head coach
chance?
has a tough locker room speech after this one. I would suggest that he starts with, "That's just bad."
Bad, or as Reese Davis would say, ungood. Just very ungood performance. Flush this one down the toilet, move on. It's not your best day. You lost in ugly fashion, to be honest, but better days ahead.
And I think a lot of this has to come on the shoulders of the players. They need to be able to realize they just didn't do enough. So they've got to turn the page. They've got to go
I
back to
did.
work. Have
The
a great week of
quickness
practice and
improved
push
on
them
Ray
to their
Lewis.
utmost.
I don't
That's going
see
to
the
do it for us.
problem
For
with.
Jesse Palmer, David Pollock, our entire broadcast team.
I
I'm
don't
Reese
see.
Davis. This has been another
I mean, I
presentation
did
of
get.
EA
I
Sports
was able
College
to
Football.
catch up and get assisted tackles. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Alex C. Castro, also a sophomore. I mean, yeah. While I am not the biggest, while I wish Emery would have never transferred. Ray Lewis, 2 assisted tackles. Okay. So I guess I missed one of the assisted tackles earlier. But no, let's not think about women young or older, around your age types. The best of things because you never know. You never know, right? Let's go ahead. Since we were able to go through the game, it ended up being quicker than expected because it was a blowout. An ugly loss. And while, excuse me, well, I can, I can suggest study. There, you activated clear-headed at the end of the year. Yeah, I mean 3 and 9, almost double digits. Okay. Yeah, I'm taking that. Okay. So we're trying to get to potentially the off season. But with a practice left, we're just gonna, fortunately. So for those on YouTube, don't forget to like and subscribe. God bless.